What occupation can you spend over 45 years doing and walk out the door and say, you know what, I've loved every aspect of this job. I've enjoyed everything I've done. I've learned from every position, and I've been able to do everything that I never dreamed I would even do. So I began my career the 1st of August in 1977, so I was 22 years old, probationary firefighter. I feel really blessed. The first 6 months I was on the job, I responded on dozens and dozens of fires. And people may not understand this, but early in my career, the fire activity was a lot heavier, a lot more fire activity than there is today. We responded on numerous apartment fires. I had 2 high-rise fires in my 6 months where we were stretching off of standpipes and things. And you know, guys nowadays can go an entire career and not have those experiences. So we saw a lot and did a lot in a short period of time. I was selected to go to paramedic school in January of '79, so I hadn't been on the job very long, which was unheard of in Salt Lake City Fire. I was one of 4 that was selected out of 16 people to go to paramedic school. Got out of paramedic school June of '79, was assigned back to Station 12, which was a station I'd worked out of prior to going to paramedic school, and that was a big deal because everybody wanted to work out of 12s. 12s was the animal house. It was busy. You were on every fire in the city out of 12s. If you weren't on the first alarm, you were there on the second. Very coveted position to have a 12 on your helmet. I was the youngest lieutenant in the history of city fire at the time I promoted to lieutenant. I had a unique opportunity. I'd been promoted a couple months and got a call to go to the deputy chief's office, and got up there, and Deputy Chief Florence and Captain Whitaker were sitting in the office, and they're like, "Come in and sit down, kid." And I'm like, "Well, what's up?" And Chief Florence says, "Well, we want you to go into fire training and start running fire training." And they laid some stuff out, and I'm like, I didn't really want to do it. And I'm like, well, do I have some time to think about this, talk to my family about this? And he's like, yeah, you got about 20 seconds. And I'm like, oh, okay. And fortunately I said yes, because that was an incredible opportunity for me. We had not hired anyone for over 6 years. And so they wanted the entire recruit training curriculum revamped. I was able to do ventilation schools for the entire department. That was a pretty big deal at the time. This is in '84. And we were introducing chainsaws. We were introducing a lot of new truck skills and tools, new ventilation techniques. We were starting to teach pressurization. And then of course the recruit school, building the curriculum for recruit school. I was able to be the recruit coordinator for the first 4 recruit classes that we did. And again, this was the first hirings in over 6 years for City Fire. So those were just some unique opportunities. I think I've been really lucky to be able to promote through every position, to be able to work for 3 different fire agencies without leaving the valley here. You know, I spent 23 years with City. Last 5 years I was the deputy chief over operations there. Left City Fire, became the chief at Midvale, where I had an opportunity literally to build a fire department. You know, I was able to hire, I was able to promote, I was able to send people to paramedic school, able to start developing the special operations programs and everything there. And then of course, after 11 years at Midvale, having the opportunity to come over here to UFA when Midvale was absorbed into the collective, I like to say. But all unique experiences, you know, and my 11 plus years here, you know, as an assistant chief, especially these last 5.5 years when Dan Peterson came in, and he slides an org chart across the table in front of me, and he says, well, where do you see yourself? And I looked up at him and I said, I just hope I have a job. And he laughs and he says, no, seriously, where do you see yourself? And I'm like, Chief, wherever you see me, I'll do my best. And he says, well, I see you as the ops chief. And I'm like, well, I love operations. That's a great thing that you want me to do that, and I'll do the best I can do. But those were interesting times, but it's been wonderful. You know, it's been a unique opportunity. And I think I always was and have been a student of the job. Philosophically, I always wanted to be a giver instead of a taker. I never wanted to leave something or walk away from something and have it be a mess. I couldn't live with myself doing that. I really did relish and cherish the being in leadership positions to where I could develop a crew and bring a crew together, and I think I was very, very successful doing that. I had some wonderful crews. We were really tight and worked very, very well together. When I would get promoted and leave a crew, you know, a lot of very kind comments, those things that, you know, that make you feel good, make you feel like maybe you did it right. If thinking about talking to the young firefighters coming into the business today, my advice to them would be pretty simple. You know, love the job, learn the job, be a student, a career-long student. Be willing to pass along the lessons of the things you're learning to others. Be willing to work to make things better than how you found them. I'm thankful for everybody I've had this amazing privilege to work with. And I mean that sincerely. I mean, I have developed some incredible friendships through the 45 years in this career. I still have friendships with people I worked with in the city, at Midvale here. Some deep, meaningful relationships that those will carry on. And that's a wonderful thing. I'm not leaving with any regrets at all. I have thoroughly loved working with everybody here at UFA. The people I worked with at Midvale Fire, the people I grew up with at City Fire. I mean, it's just been amazing. It's an amazing job. It's an absolutely amazing job. You know, we could spend hours talking about some of the memorable calls and experiences and things of that nature. You know, the learning opportunities are endless. The leadership learning opportunities, you know, working with the public, changing people's lives. That's not a small thing. You know, and we can all look back on situations where we know we had a very positive impact on people's lives. Life is about different chapters, and I'm going to close this book and open up another one, and I'm excited about that. I'm definitely looking forward to that, but I will definitely miss this job for sure. You don't do something for 45 years and walk away without it impacting you. You know, I have had wonderful family support, and it's not an easy job on families, right? It's just not. Grateful that I had a family that loved me and supported me through all of this. It's just been an amazing career, an amazing 45 years and 5 months by the end of December, and I have no regrets at all. This has been a big part of our lives as a family for over 45 years, this career I've been involved in. There's no way I could have done this career and been as successful in the career as I have been without your love and your support. It means more to me than I can even express at this point in time. I love you all. I'm grateful for all of you. We have an amazing family. My children, their families, our 12 grandchildren. It's an amazing It's I'm just so proud of you and love you so much. Appreciate everything that we have together.